Life is full of so many difficult decisions. Do I play Factorio? Do I go pop balloons? Do I roll dice? The answer is Factorio. We are going into space. When? I don't know, sometime after I get blue circuit, science and circuit. Oh, right, I still want to do purple. Yeah, but purple's never gonna happen. Oh. I could queue up. Wait, what the hell is utility science? I don't know. I already have stuff queued up. Alright, I guess we're fine. Never mind. Alright, I only feel slightly overwhelmed coming into the game. Wait, what are you doing? Stop doing that. Alright, so you had 30. That's where all of my science was hiding. That is going to mess with this graph for a little bit. Holy skyrocketing science production. This will mess with it briefly, but then it'll go back to normal. Alright, what are we doing? Hitting E. I could do this. All I need. What does it take? Productivity modules would also be good. Oh, they're not even hard to make. Oh, it's so many circuits. So, these require lots of plastic, lots of copper, lots of iron. They would be so good to have. Quality. Allows machines to make higher quality parts. I didn't really mess with quality last time. Machines will create extra products at the cost of increased energy, which I don't care about, and reduced speed, which I care about a little bit. Only usable on intermediate. This could get me so many more resources. Decreases machine energy consumption. Cool. Increases machine speed. This is the one I want. Or like oil. And I can make all of them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And, okay, so it's Alt, left click. Right and left is a pain for me. Alt, left click. So this is used in one thing. Quit beeping at me, I hate you. This is used in nothing. This is used in Power Armor Mark II, which would be super useful. This, okay, so they're not used in much. What the hell is your problem, video game? Video game. The video game has problems. I don't even have, oh, lasers over here. I don't even have stuff to mess with, you guys. Alright. Seems reasonable. I watched some of, I was gonna call Falterfire Factorio. I watched some of Factorio's Falterfire videos, some of his videos, and he's playing on peaceful right now. He switched over, and he still has, like, way larger, way more, almost aggressive feeling biters than I do. Like, all of my patches are tiny. His biters are massive, massive. I wonder if it's just because I don't create that much pollution. Probably, especially because I switched over to solar. I should go look down here, maybe. Why would I go look? I don't know. Because why not? Because it takes almost no effort. All I have to do is remember to do, well, I don't even need that many. To do this. And we're doing that so that I can do this. Do I really want to build Into the Darkness? Yeah. Because Into the Darkness could piss off biters. But we just said biters are kind of chill. Like, kind of. Alright. And might as well do this. I should have just copied and pasted this whole row. Alright, get out of there. That's not what we're doing today. What we're doing today is either making purple. I could start making modules. Do I need blue chips? What are you used for? Alt. I hate that it makes that noise. Get rid of that noise forever. Alt click. There we go. Oh, you are used in things. No, you are made in things. Yeah, you're used in a lot of things. Okay. Including all of the more advanced modules, but not the basic ones. Alright, stop getting distracted? Maybe. Oh, why did I route this way? Don't know. What I want to do is eat all of this. You're all gone. consume it. Yes, the game is beeping at me. We're gonna pretend like it's not. And Control X, this. Which is not the best for the drones because they do have to pick it all up. This one. And really, I should leave this line because now we're gonna have to clear all of this sulfur. Whatever. Did I do Control X? No, I didn't. Fine. What I would like to do, Control C, this one. Go to Remote View, and then Zoom. Zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, so that is my sulfur. We're getting it out of the way so that if I want to, I can put production on this left side. Why? Because all we need is red and green are made way up here, so I'm going to need I'm going to need way more red and green. I hate that the beeping keeps happening. I can't think with it. I hate it. No, it's cool. We'll just wait for you guys. Saw you spawn. It's cool. We'll just hang out here. Where's my drone? Is there a drone coming? The game is so annoying. I think I can disable it somehow. Did I disable it last time? I'm traumatized from the last time I played. I tried changing a few settings to make me happy, and it made everything worse. And, like, a game that kind of bugged me was unplayable almost. So now I hesitate to change any buttons. Where most games, this is the only game I can think of where I've changed buttons, and it made it unplayable feeling. No, that's not true. Noida did too. But Noida, I did eventually find the buttons that work. But it was kind of unplayable without a few things. Alright. I'm going to pause and I'll be back once these are done. I've just been sitting here staring at this for the last little while. Look, somebody... No, that's as far as you make it with the substation. It might be far enough. It is to at least take out that one. Except... Oh, that's a lot of biters. Alright, why? Clear the cursor. Clear the cursor. Why is it... Oh, never mind. It wasn't actually trying to build those. It's just when I hover them, it does highlight them. Which is weird because clicking them doesn't do anything. Target priorities. What? Oh, gives an explicit order in which targets will be picked if multiple are in range. What does that mean? That might matter for whatever this is, for these things. But for this planet, I don't think it matters much. Maybe it will, I don't know. Hey, we're finally taking them out. I thought I saw a laser over here. Wait, am I seeing things? Was there a laser? Look, there was a laser over here. It was beautiful. Still gotta take out this one. Okay. Can I play the video game? Hey, I think it's done beeping at me. I still don't understand why they would put that in the game. Like, I get why they would have it as an optional thing, but, like, you have to have the game beep at you. I can do it with the console. Like, using a command, I can disable it. I don't want to. I kind of just want to Alt F4 right now. Okay, we were playing. I was gonna start doing circuit things. I was. And the sad thing is, I don't even care about the biters. That's not the problem. The problem is the game beeping. Alright, I want to go look at these things. So these things, crafting time 15 seconds, which means what? It means give me an assembler. This one. That one. That means that you want to eat 0.25 of greens and reds per second. So, if I was going to do 4 of these each, they would eat 1 per second. That works out pretty well. Alright. And, I cannot think. This is the one without the substations, but that's fine. Why am I placing this in this way? I don't know. So, that one. Copy. That one. This one. Oh, there's 4 of them, not 3. I knew that. Check. This game. Control V. That one. Cool. And then you get to have this one. The red one's probably more important, but I don't actually know that for sure. And I do have to think about how I'm unloading these. Like, do I want these on a belt, or are they just going into a box? Because if they're going into a box, then it's super simple. If they're going onto a belt, it's a little bit more complicated. But only a little bit. Alright. For right now, I think they're going into boxes. Alright, so the flashing lights even bug me. Is there a toggle to turn off the flashing lights? I mean, it's good to have them, but God, they're so obnoxious. I have a similar complaint with balloons, where it has like lots of pop-ups and like flashing things. I get enough of that crap with like just real life stuff. I don't need alerts in my video games. Not like obnoxious alerts. You could have super subtle ones. The ones I like are like, when I hover this, I can't hover it. In Satisfactory, there's little green lights and little red lights and little yellow lights. This one does have it when I hover it. It says output full, working. That is a perfect alert. Ideally, it would be like on the assembler itself where I could see it, but I don't need a giant pop-up notification at all. All right, this one. Subtle. With an option for more if you want more. Like, let me program my own alerts that make sounds if I want alerts that make sounds. I think they even had a siren in the game. How do I see that? Factoriopedia. Can I search? Yes. Siren? No. Horn? No. Maybe I'm just imagining things. No, I swear there was. Was it in here? No. I don't know what that is. Was it unsorted? I thought there was something with like circuits. There were displays and decider combinator. This right there, programmable speaker. So I could set that up to play an alarm if something gets damaged or something. I don't want to do that because I don't want the game beeping at me. But if I did want to, then let me do that. Okay. Alright. What are we doing? I am trying not to Alt F4. That's what I'm doing. You are going to go like this. So I'm going to do this over and over and over. Right there. Right there. At least for right now. Later, maybe I'll change that. Alright, so we need red and green. Why are they facing this way? Because this is the input. Oh, crap. Everything's upside down, kind of. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Is this how I want to do it? Not really. So, these ones. And then I'm going to hit vertical. And then they go like this. Okay. This goes away, this goes away, this goes away. These ones. Copy these. And horizontal. And Control-Shift-Click. Control-Shift-Click. Cool. And then I still have to do all of these as inputs. So, I said that this eats 1 per second. I won't even need 2 belts. We can do combined red and green. I think 16 of these means 4 per second of each. 4 per second might need... No, I was going to say 2 inserters, but it's 4 per second between 16 of these. It's really 8 per second for, like, these 4. So each machine only needs... Wait. I can't think. It's 8 per second for all of these machines. There we go. It's half of a thing per second per machine. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. So what I would like is to put everything onto here. To do that, we're going to use you right there. Is that where? Looks good to me. This one. All right, that's going to go like this. This is going to go like this. Then... No, that's not how I want it. It's very close to how I want it. Huh. All right. This one. Maybe that was... I don't know how I want things. No, put that back. That one. Why would I do it like that? The whole thing that I wanted was this, and then that. And then I can pick these up, and then green comes onto here. Cool. Except I have a splitter right there. That's fine. This splitter wants to go right there. This one. Okay. And then, for some reason, I'm doing an underground here. Why would I do an underground? I don't know. Because it feels slightly cleaner. Yeah, but I'm doing undergrounds into more underground. Because I didn't figure out this side of the belt as well as I did this side. But even this side is a work in progress, and I plan on changing it. Red circuits. We do not have anywhere near enough red circuits because I'm short on plastic. I'm short on plastic because why? Map. Alright, let's go look. Because I'm short on oil at the old oil base. Oil base. Yeah. Holy oil input. We are like out. So I could plug in the new oil and all of this would keep working. Or I could rebuild all of this at the new oil. So we just have to go from right here, these are oil storage, to right here, which isn't that far away. These are oil storage. It's cool that when they're... Oh, these are oil storage. Huh. Kind of wish that they changed color based on what was inside them. So like that these ones showed crude, this one showed purple, this one showed yellow, this one showed like that orangish brown rust color. It would be nice. Alright, we've already got oil running pretty far up here. Where was I trying to connect? We're trying to connect. I'm so easily lost. To right here. Do it. That's questionable. Ah, that is questionable. But it's also doable. So, undergrounds. Is there a red underground nearby? No. I hate it. I hate building in this game about building. Okay. That one. That one. Then we do upgrade. Upgrade. Then, it's not middle mouse, it's Q. Cool. then I get to click this one. Alright, so that is happening. Right across my road. In theory, I want to be able to drive across this road easily. So, let's do it right there and right there. Right there and right there. And then I probably want to turn. But, do I want to turn further down? No, right here seems good. And where am I supposed to be going? Not that far. Like here, I think. Not quite. Close to there. Crap. Here. And then I probably want to go down. Or up. Okay. So that goes there. This goes here. This can go right there. Can go right there. Can go right there. This one. This one. This one. Was there one that I missed? Nope. That one. Who does this kind of thing? I do. Alright, we should be, like, getting connected up. And then if I plug in the rest of my oil, eventually I'll get rid of that whole base, probably. Where am I? Right here. So how much are you producing? 18.6. We want to get modules in these. I'm going to start getting modules in them. It's going to be great. To do that, I need plastic. To get plastic. Okay, get rid of pollution forever. I don't care about pollution. Alright, plastic. Plastic is being made using coal. You are overextended. What does that mean, you're overextended? I think that means I need a pump in it. But where do I need the pump? It depends which direction we're coming from or something. Alright, it's overextended right around here somewhere. So I'm going to put a pump right here. Except it wants to go... Game is weird. Does the pump want to go right here? Because it's supplying in. It's doing it backwards, kind of. But I guess it doesn't have a directionality. So... Pipe overextended. Fluid ingredient shortage. What the hell is your problem, video game? Alright, I need to not be in remote view so that I can build a pump. An offshore pump, negative. We need an inline pump. Wait, do I not have one? Chemical plants. Pretty sure one exists. I mean, worst case, can you throw a tank in there? No, because it was screwed up before the tank. I swear there's a pump in here. Alright, I swear. Ooh. Wait a second, we got new research. I could start making all of these. Okay, we need lots of blue circuits, is what I'm learning. Which I'm going to do, I just need to find this stupid pump, which I know exists. I know it exists. It would be... boiler. No, it would be with the pipe. It's right here. Why would it be with the pipe? I have no idea. Because that's how they organize things. Because it's logistics. Where this one, this pump is production because it produces water, where this one moves water. Okay. Got it. And where am I standing? I don't know. I think I just need to run up here and over to the left. Hey, it's not even far from me. That's good. All right. Or, wait, is it saying that it can't reach? Oh, no, because that wouldn't turn off everything. Like, that this underground pipe can't reach all the way up to there. I don't think that's what it's saying. All right, how do I find this item again? The item that I just crafted is right here. Cool. And direction. Control-Shift-Click. This one. Still pissed off. Okay, but it's barely... No, it's super pissed off. And I probably want to make more of those. So those are right here. I don't know, at least we'll have some. Control-Shift-Click. Because the player was standing in the way. Stupid player. Oh, did you just need power? Wait, maybe it just needed power. So now that we've got power for you, is everybody happy? I think so. Go look at the map. Alright. So, we have tons of oil. This light. Get rid of that light. Because it's blinking at me. The light wouldn't bother me if it wasn't blinking at me, but it was blinking at me. Alright. We're gonna start getting these productivity modules and putting them in all of the pump jacks and in all of the intermediate products so that we don't use as much oil and as much of all of the other resources is kind of the plan. I could also just start making plastic over at the new area and sulfur. Oh, I did start making sulfur. Start making plastic would be good. Huh. But then I do have to get coal. Which is worth doing. So right now, all of my coal comes from here. There's other coal. 4 million coal. 4.4 million. That would probably supply me for what? 7.6 million. Alright, let's plan on doing that. So if I'm going to do that... Okay, that doesn't have enough roboports in it. Let's get these ones. Rotate. Why can't I do it? Zoom in. That one. One of these is right on the coal patch, but that's fine. 7.6 million. Control V. Rotate. Oh, but this will put things in the water. Did that put things in the water? I don't know, I can't see yet. We'll find out. Control V. That definitely put something in the water. Gone. Okay. Next up. So that should get my plastic starting to flow again. This area. I will fill up on petroleum as it currently stands, but all I'm using here is petroleum, so that's fine. For right now, it's fine. Output is full. That makes sense to me. Do I want to store? No, not really. This iron ore, I'm fine with using this up because in theory I want to build here, so this one should be a priority. Alright, quick pause to get a drink. God, I don't like how dark this game gets at night either. Like, early game, I think it's cool. But then, after a while, it's just annoying because I don't want to have to light up everything in the game. It would be really cool if there was like an upgrade to just add lights to your buildings or something, and they can draw more power, I don't care. I really like these little green, yellow, red. All of the buildings in Factorio should have that. It's so, so, so good. So good. All right. What are we doing? But I don't like these flashing resources missing. Like, you already have a red light. It's right there. I can see it. I don't need this. I don't need you to blink at me. Because I don't care about these miners, but now I want to make them go away. That's not what I meant to do. Just X, X, X. Like, ideally, I just want to wait until the entire patch is mined out before removing these miners. But no, they're going to blink at me forever, till I tell them to go away. These are only blinking because they're low on resources. That at least isn't as bad. I mean, it's still annoying, but that's more of a me problem. At least somewhat of a me problem. I think I could set a circuit where it only pumps out of these, or something, where there's a valve, where it would only remove if there's still, like, or if it's above a certain amount. I wonder if there is a valve. Pump might be the valve. Huh. I kind of want to figure that out just to stop the blinking. Do I want to figure it out? We could try. I mean, I could be doing things in the game instead, but I'd rather get rid of the parts of the game that annoy the hell out of me. Trees. Trees annoy me. Get rid of those. Lots of them. Alright, where am I going? We're going to try and solve the problem. If I'm trying to solve the problem, I might need these, or I might just be clogging up my inventory. Power switch. Wonder if I want a power switch. I don't think so, but maybe. What I want is this pump. Alright, so this pump, I want you set to light oil. Bam. Will you act as a valve? Is the #1 question. So will you stop flow? Stop blinking at me. The whole reason we're doing this is to get things to stop blinking. Stop blinking. So you select a filter. You are going to be light oil, but I don't have to filter the... Holy, what was this? Thruster fuel. Fluoroketone hot. Fluoroketone cold. Alright, I want decider combinator, arithmetic combinator, constant combinator. I'm guessing I want one of these. Which one? I have no idea. Constant combinator outputs constant circuit network signals. Selector combinator performs sorting operations on circuit network signals. Arithmetic performs arithmetic. And this one, decider, compares network. Alright, this is gonna be fun. So, you add condition, this one. Do I need or? Probably not. So what I would like to say is fluid. This one, fluid, light oil, check. Fluid light oil is less than, is greater than. $100, set constant. Network selection is not relevant. Okay. Red and green. I don't know if that's what these refer to. Input count, RG. Outputs. I would like you to output a signal. Electricity. How do I tell you to output? Signal. Everything. Anything. Full battery. No. Electricity. That one. Output electricity. Output the specified output signal with a value of 1. Input count. Now, output not connected, input not connected. Now, order to connect these, control click, alt click. Also, oh, I was gonna say, why aren't you showing what's inside? The reason is because you don't have anything inside. So I see the red and the green. So this is trying to do greater than, like if this is greater than this, or something like that. Isn't there wire? Where would wire be? Copper cable. I don't think copper cable is the wire. Utility science looks very expensive. All right, let's think about that in the future. For right now, I'm looking for how to wire these up. In order to wire these up, rail signals. No, it would be right here, wouldn't it? There's a light. Lamp recipe. This one. I want to search for wire. Yes, these. Copper wire, green wire, red wire. This one, used to manually connect and disconnect electric poles and power switches. No. Used to connect machines, but it might need power. Used to connect machines to the circuit network using left click. How do I make you? Using left click. Right, left, left. This one. This one. Right click to clear. No deal. Just give me a wire. Add description. Input signals, output signals. Click and drag. What are you? Circuit network. There we go. Read contents. Yes. Not connected. How do I connect you? We are so close to figuring it out. Right click. Control click. If I go to the settings, go to controls, go to wire, green wire connection mode, Alt G and Alt R. I would never randomly press those. Okay, good to know. Alt G. Hey, we've done it. Green. Onto this. All right, now right click. How do I clear my hand? G, Alt, G. There we go. And then this, onto this. And then clear my hand, Q, Q. So now we have connected to green. Output not connected. Output is red? Maybe. Alt G, how do I disconnect you? Hey, like that. Alt R. G and R are not the two buttons that I would use. Once again, Q, Q, this one. Output, not connected, connected to red. But it's still connected to the inputs. Add output. Input count. I can't check these. Okay. Why can't I check these? So you're supposed to be green input. Circuit network 1, circuit network 2. I don't think that's doing what I think it's doing. The outputs. Output electricity. Okay. Alt R. Click. Click. Q. Read contents. So I don't actually want this powered on. What was the copper? Alt G or Alt C. Cannot connect wire. But I want the wire to go through you so that you connect. Wait. I'm just now noticing there are different connectors. Okay, Alt G. If I collect. There's two halves of this. I understand everything. Look. Output connected to 3. Circuit network 3. Circuit network 1. So. You have no light oil. Entities are missing. Stop flashing at me. Hit map. Go find it. It was this one. X. Okay. Now, this one. Light oil on green is greater than 100. Red. I guess red doesn't matter. Network selection is not relevant. Light oil. Conditions. Output is full. What the hell do you mean output? Right. Right. This makes sense. Control X. These ones. So what I actually want is for this to be down here. Control Shift click. This one. That one. I like that they colored the lines so much. That is awesome. But I want the lines to stay that color, which would only happen if I have this pump and this pump. So these are no longer powered, and they're flashing at me, and I hate them. Stop flashing at me. And I kind of don't want that pole there because it makes it hard to see things. Alright, so you're hooked up to the pump, but I also need to do Alt-G and hook you to this tank. So now, you have over 100. Let's see what happens when it gets below 100. Or when it gets to 100. Yeah, but that might take a while. I could change this condition. Wait. You really didn't... Did you copy with the conditions? Why does it look so much different? Oh, it's you. It's so good. It's so good. You. So if I set this to be 500, will it stop? No. Pumping speed. 50 per second of 1200. No. But I am now noticing enable disable. Set filters. Constant number. I'm noticing this connected to circuit network 4. I don't know what the hell this means, but I thought that you would do something. It's just it's always powered on. So this signal, electricity, you're not actually outputting electricity unless I can get rid of this and say, wait a second. What if we just power this on and then you send electricity to this? Because that's what I want. You're not outputting electricity. You, full battery, fuel. Send a signal, anything, everything. No entry, deny signal, alert signal. See, I could do alerts myself. Info signal, star signal, check signal. Left parentheses. Anti-clockwise, input, output. Where's on off? Clock, speed, liquid, explosion, stack size, alarm. Sun, moon, what are these? What do you... Unsorted. File ghost, item on ground. I could look it up. I probably will end up looking it up, but first I want to see if I can figure it out on my own, because I don't know. I feel like it should be figure-outable. Plasma. What are you? Solar system, edge, shattered planet. So these are locations. Okay. What are these? Super advanced science. I want you to send a signal to this. I hate it. Stop blinking. So we need an on-off switch for the electricity going to this. There is an electrical on-off switch, wasn't there? Power switch, this thing. Is that what I need? Probably not, but that's maybe a way to do it. I'm gonna go get one. By which I mean I'm gonna go get some copper so that I can make one. Let's go do it. weird that my robots aren't resupplying me with copper. Oh, I don't know if I have any copper in the network. I definitely do. On the way, 100. They might be supplying it. Might just be really far away. Red circuits were super short. Why? That's weird. Plenty of plastic. Wait, it's not plenty of plastic. It's some amount of plastic. Alright. But plastic's gonna start coming, probably. So, now, I wanted to make some of these power switches. Constant combinators. I definitely want a display panel. And do I want programmable speaker? Only if I can get it to override the other alerts, like replace them with silence. Hey, are these making things? No. Because reverse, 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 reverse. Really, this could put directly into this box. Good. What? I did X. I meant to do Control X. So we do Q, can't reach. We do Q, this one, right into there. Right into there. Shift click, X. And X. And X. Sweet. And what do I want to actually do right now? I was reversing all these inserters. Reverse. 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 That one's getting removed. In theory. Somebody gonna remove it? Hey, good job. Okay, I was getting power switches. We got them. These ones increase machine speed. Energy consumption plus 50%, speed plus 20%, quality minus 1%. Give me some of these. These ones, efficiency, decrease machine energy consumption. Nobody cares. Maybe I care. Energy consumption plus 40%, speed down, productivity. That's the one that I think I want. But which is better between speed and productivity for like oil pumps? I'm guessing I can only use one of the two. Could be wrong though. How long is this video? Almost an hour. How much progress have I made? Probably very little. But we're getting plastic back up. I'm going to start getting those modules. And we're gonna figure out this. Even if I have to look it up. You. You. That might be the wrong decider thing too. Or the wrong combinator. So there's power switch. I want you. Power switch. Okay. Alt C. This one to right there. Sweet. This one to right there. That is not how that works, apparently. Okay. I would like you to go away. I want you to come right here. So now, Alt C. This one to there. Cannot connect to wire. Okay. Copy this. No, what I really want is a crappy pull. Crappy pull! Alt C. This one to this one. It's perfect. This one to this one. It's perfect. This one to that one. Why are you not? You're not powered on because this isn't open. All right, so all we have to do is say on, and look, it's beautiful. Okay, state on off, state. This one. So your output, we need Alt G, this one. Not going to this. It's going to go to this. So whenever we're over 500, you should send an output signal. What does that mean? Add output. Right now, you're doing electricity. That's not what we need. What we need is for you to send a signal of 1 or 0. Input count. If it's greater than 500... Okay, what I really want to do is see which one makes this go away. So if I Alt-G... Wait. Q. This one. State. State is currently off. Enable, disable. Turn this entity on when the condition is true. Greater than. This one. I feel like I'm really close to just having this, and we may not need all of the things that I wanted. Okay, connected to circuit network 6. So all I should have to do now... Wait, look at it again. Greater than 100. Set constant. Cool. And you, Alt-G, this one, onto here. It's beautiful. I don't need you. You're junk. I do think I still need the convoluted power poles. So the question is, when this drops to 100, will it just magically work? Because that would be beautiful. I mean, it's kind of a mess, but it would be a beautiful mess. It would make me happy. We'll go with that. So you are currently at 110. We want to see this switch trip. It's gonna happen. Bam! It's beautiful. It's so, except you flash. I hate it. I mean, it's better. I hate it so much. I can set you to anything, can't I? There was a thing that said anything, everything, anything. Check. If anything is greater than 100. So the reason I would do that is because now I can universalize that one for this. Which would be good if I was actually doing that, but I'm pulling out that one over here, and I still have to do this stupid power pole thing, which seems weird. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna copy you. So you are a power switch. You are weird. And we're gonna copy you. Alright, so crappy power poles just became better because their reach is small, but I can do this one. There's probably a different way to do this, but for right now, this is the way that I'm choosing to do it. So what we're going to do, I feel like I could just put one of these Alt-C, this wire. I cannot just go directly to this, which is so weird. Cannot connect to wire. Huh. What do you mean cannot connect? Oh. Wait. Right. Never mind. It doesn't have to connect. It's a wireless connection to that. Alright. So this... Wait. Wait. What I need to do is do Alt-C, this one, to that one. That is what I wanted. And then we have to do this one, but it has to not hit the pump. There's definitely a better way to do this. And do you have your condition set? No, because Alt-G, I thought I copied and pasted this, and I assumed it would have copied it with the settings, but it didn't, because I have to do Shift right click, Shift left click. Look, it's beautiful. Connected to 7. Beautiful, except that it's going to keep flashing at me forever. Is there a way to turn off the flashing? No. I hate it. I hate it so much. I was thinking like, okay, so I can just make it so that these always have, I'm just moving the problem if I do that. I want it to not flash. What is the solution? Also, why are you pumping right now? You're pumping because I haven't actually set this one. Alt-G. Wait, but then you should be no. You are no. Oh, I see. Alt-C. This one. This one. There we go. No, is that right? That is right. Because this powers... I think that is right. You're at 59.5. We're going to find out once I do Alt-G, this one, onto here. And really, I could set it to a lower number. Set to 75, 76. We'll just wait a second. 81. It's happening. I would like undergrounds here. Too bad. We just have to walk around. I mean, I do have undergrounds right there. I don't know. 97.5. Is it going to happen? Please, game. Look. The circuit connected. It closed. We've done it. Except you're still not powered on. Why are you not powered on? Because this isn't actually connected. Why? Alt-C. I shouldn't have to connect to that, but I do. Game is weird. Because I thought this would wirelessly connect to this. I don't know. Oh, and the worst thing is... So I would like it more if I did a more advanced circuit where it's not going to constantly flicker on and off because it's sitting right at 100. So really, I want this to turn on at a certain time and turn off at a certain time. Like, instead of this just being 100. So, enable, disable. So I want it to enable when it's greater than like 500, and then I want it to disable when it's less than 100. Because then at least this thing wouldn't be flipping constantly, if that makes sense, which it does to me. But to do that, I think I would need the more advanced combinator. How much do I care about this? A little bit. The decider combinator. Is that what I need? Arithmetic. Decider. I've already got these, but we're building another. So decider. If I placed you, what this wants to do is say conditions. We need 2 conditions. What are the 2 conditions? I can't think about it right now. I mean, the nice thing is the tanks are solid. The not nice thing is this one is going to alternate a lot. I guess if I had it set the other way, it just wouldn't turn on and off as much, but it would still be blinking just as much of the time. It's just, it would blink for a while, then it would not blink. Is that true? Yeah. It would be blinking the majority of the time, really. It's going to be blinking the majority of the time right now as well. So the real answer is just flood the system with so much oil that it's always all full. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Next up, and all of these are now going to blink, but they were going to blink anyways. If I put this where? I was going to say if I put this right by the end, but this is right by the end. It would be a little bit better. Seeing them all blink. I hate it. If I was not pretty... Oh! Aw. I could, if I didn't have enough machines, then it would all build up. And then I would just have some of them turn off. I could have a different section where it only pumps when it gets above a certain amount. There has to be a way to tell this thing to go without turning off and on its power. Because it would be enable, disable, constant number. It feels like there's a way easier way to do this. Enable, disable, this one, heavy oil, check, greater than. $100. Set constant. Is that just saying when there's heavy oil in the system? Because now, connected to circuit 7. No! Wait, but if I just hit Alt-G and plug this in. Nope, don't hit it again. QQ. There we go. Connected to circuit 8, heavy oil. Hey, this number's changing. Oh, it's so good. Wait, that's exactly what I wanted. Green and red. It's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. What is you're blue? Weird. It's perfect. Go away, all of you. You. We don't need you. We don't need you. What I need is for that to actually be powered on. Powered on. That solves the flickering problem. So now it's Alt-G. This one. That one. This one. Nope. QQ. This one. Enable, disable. This. Anything. Check. Greater than 100. But really, it could even be like 1. The ideal would be if this just slowed down as it got low, because then it would still keep some in here without draining this out if it slowed more and more. Huh. I wonder if there's a way to do that. So we are always keeping 100 in here. We're always keeping 100 in here. The next thing I want to do is always keep like a tiny drop in here. Any tiny drop. So I don't want this to turn off. I just want its pumping speed to go from 25 per second down to 1 per second. So instead of enable, disable, we need a different pump, a variable speed pump. Select filter. No. Let's think about that. Is there a way? So I can send an output signal, but I didn't see anything with like power level. Connected to 9. Info. Signal. Like really, I would like this to pump faster and faster, depending on the amount that's built up in here. That would be perfect, because then it would go down to 0% pumping when this gets to 0%, and it would never actually reach that. That would be absolutely perfect. What were the circuits again? Constant combinator. This one. So you, no group assigned, output. Add section, working, constant combinator. What does that mean? Alt-G, this one. You. What do you do? Add a description. Hello, world. Add a section. No group assigned. Test. With a picture. Purple. It's perfect. That is cool. I do like that. Connected to this. So it does show this number. That's not the one that I was looking for, but we have other ones. The other ones that we have arithmetic. Decider, selector. Perform sorting operations on circuit network symbols. Compares circuit network signals. I don't really need to compare. Performs arithmetic operations. I just need it to send a signal. Outputs constant circuit network signals. That sounds pretty close to what I want. U. Alt-G. This one. That one. So you have an input signal of 100. Input. Cool. I want you to output electricity. I want you to output the speed that it should be going at. Speed! That one. But you're not going to do that. Like if this is 25,000 times 9, which is 225,000, then you should be going at 100%. If it's 100, you should be going at like 1%. Huh. I just want you to translate. I want you to be a transducer that also translates between one type of signal and another. Output connector. But I still don't know if this... Output signals. Speed. Speed. Pumping speed. 20 per second, 19 per second, 20 per second. What is this pumping speed? 25 per second. Disabled by control behavior. So now it's pumping below 100. Because it's connected to this. But you have a signal. What? Where the hell are you getting a signal of 130? Explain yourself. It's like it's combining. It is the signal that this... No. Where the hell are you getting a signal of 104? Constant number. We need a translator transformer. Display. Constant combinator. Selector. Do that. What do you do? Mode of operation. Select input. Count inputs. Random input. Stack size. Quality filter. Quality transfer. So I see how we could like sort out quality things maybe using this. Selects a specific signal out for all input signals based on criteria. That sounds awesome. I think. Index. Output not connected. Alright, we want Alt-G, this one. And then Alt-G, this one. But, no. Alt-G, this one, not to that. Alt-G, this one, to that. Alt-G. That one. No. Alt-G. Yes. No, I was trying to remove that one, not add it. This one. There we go. So you were not what I wanted. Pretty sure. You, though. Select input. We have it. Index 0. Speed. Set a constant of 10. Set constant. That's index 10. That's not what I think I was looking to do. Count inputs, random input. Disabled by control behavior. 83. That is good. Disabled by control behavior. I mean, the one that seemed the closest so far was this decider. Decider makes sense to me. So you, because this has an input and an output. Input count. Copy the count of the specified output signal from the input signals. That sounds awesome. So, for that, we want anything each. Anything. Check. We want if it is greater than. No, we just want it to be anything. Equals. Fine. And we want to output. Instead of a 1, add an output. No, we want to output speed. Check. And then Alt-G. This one is going to input here. Then, that is not what I wanted. Get rid of that. That one. Hit Q, hit Q. So you, if I disable this, you're working. You're still working. Why the hell are you still working? Okay, but what speed are you working at? 21. 20. So what I want to see happen is for the output signal to change. It is on green. Green is good. Instead of heavy oil, I want you to be speed symbol. Speed. Speed is greater than 1. That constant. Disabled. You're supposed to be getting a speed signal from this one. You output a speed symbol. Disabled. Pumping speed. Add an output. This one. Search. Pump. Yeah, but I wanted pumping speed. Speed. That is not what we're looking for. Okay, it's only searching in the 1. Wait, what was it showing me at first? B, U. It was showing 2 arrow things, and now these. Input, output. Input and output. Not what we're looking for. Electricity. I just want an output signal to show up down here. Look, we have the input signal. And, oh, it's only if it equals 0. If it's greater than 0, then it outputs a speed of 1. We don't want a speed of 1. We want input. No. So, you are sending signals. Electricity. Disabled. So, hey, I mean, it's turned back on, but I think all I'm doing is overcomplicating the same exact thing that I was before, because this is not sending a different signal. So we don't need this. We don't need this. Is there one for, like, level? Stack size, liquid. Like, are any of you something other than a binary number? Green signal. everything, anything. I just want you to send a number. Anything is greater than 0. I don't know if there's a way to control the pumping speed. Maybe if we go tips and tricks, this one. It was under logistics. Pump. Pumping speed 1200 per second, increases with higher qualities. Consumes electricity. Minimum consumption. Resistances. Stack size. Base health. None of this is useful. What I want to know is if this is a variable speed. I mean, it obviously is a variable speed pump. Because it's pumping different amount. Wait, 13. Why is it going down? Wait, what if this just solves my problem because it pumps more slowly as less is available, and if I didn't need to set up a circuit at all? No way. If that was the case, then I would just set this to 1. That constant. If it's greater than 1. No, really, if it's greater than 0. Now 1. I bet it actually does just slow down as it gets closer to 0, and my problem was that I set it to 100. If that's the case, because now this is doing 10 per second with 50 in here. I kind of want to see the light oil go before I remove this. So I just want to see, does this slow down? Wait, maybe it doesn't. 20 per second, but there's nothing about this one that would be sending a lower signal. Because it's always just sending a 1 if it's greater than 0. So, what I'm figuring out is that we just want this to be anything. Check. Greater than 1. Anything greater than 1. I do expect this to slow down, so that might actually be perfect. Okay. Is that what I wanted? I think that's it. Now I just want to be able to run in between here. Could I do that? Almost. Good if I move this slightly. But this wouldn't be as copy and pasteable. How much do I care? A little bit. Alright, we're gonna move you up. Where did that pump go? Right there. So this, we remove that. Goes like that. That's what I want. Cool. Perfect. This one. All of this was just so that I can do Alt-G. This one. But I learned a good amount about circuits. QQ. This one. Connected. Enable, disable. U. Set to anything. Check. Greater than 1. Set constant. So I'm kind of using these, I was going to kind of use these as a visual indicator, but that doesn't really make sense. What would make sense is displays. So the display is this one. Do I think this is going to work? There's a chance it's going to work. We're going to do Alt-G, this one. Always show in alt mode. Always show the first line of the display. Add new message. No label. Show tag in chart. Show the chosen icon and the first line of text in the map charts. Ooh, wait a second. Wonder if that's cool. Don't know. You are going to be something. You're going to be the input. No label. Edit message. Hello. So there was an image thing there. Display panel. Map. What the hell? So that's the name of this is hello. Purple. Purple when condition anything. Check. Is greater than 0. Hello! Map. Wait, I was in map view. It's beautiful. Hello. Wait, I like this so much. I don't know if I really like that it's on the map, but wait. It gave me the option not to show it, I think. Wait a second. Oh, we can see it right there. It's so good. Check. Map. Zoom. It goes away. It's perfect. You are amazing. Hello. So what I want you to actually say, though, is not hello. Do we have variables? $? No. How would we get variables? Discard changes. If it's greater than 0. Constant number. Add a new message. Instead of hello. I'm in remote view. Get out of remote view. What I actually want to do today is figure out decider, arithmetic. No, selector. Is selector what I want? No, I don't think so. Operation mode. Counts inputs. Select input. Mode of operation selects a specific signal out for all input signals based on criteria. Count inputs. Outputs the number of distinct input signals. That's not really what we're looking for. Random input, stack size, rocket capacity. I don't think you are what I want. What I want is for this text to change. Signal. Speed. Weight. Anything. Check. You're showing the oil. Speed. So you're showing the speed symbol. I think my question would be, if I did Alt-G, this one, to something that has a speed. Wire cannot reach. That's fair. Control-C, this one. Do I really not have a display? I do have a display. Why won't you paste? No idea. So, Alt-G, this one. Hello. That one did copy with its settings, even though I didn't say for it to copy with the settings. Weird. Edit. I don't want a message. I don't really want the image. Check. What I want is each. No, it's not actually what I want. How do I clear you? Info signal. Yeah, but you just show the signal itself. Alright, go back to display. Paste a new one. Alt-G. This one. That one. No label. There has to be a way. Okay, there has to be a way. You're always just going to speed greater than 0. and I want you to show the speed, but you're not going to do it. Image. Feed. Check. 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 Map. Hello. So you're just a display. Speed is greater than constant number of 0. Horizontal curve. Low battery. I don't think any of this is what I'm actually trying to do. But it looks like it would be. There's division, there's not equal. Isn't there input and output? So this, oh, but that's the input side. Alt-G, this one. Okay, you're going to output. Oh, you don't have an output side. All it could do is read that. So you should be able to read. I was able to get it to show me what was in there before, if I put anything. If anything is greater than 0, then you display anything with the message speed. If I put the message anything, it would still just show the message anything. It wouldn't show. No, it shows the oil above it. Wait a second. This one. Image. So what we're looking for is level or amount. This one. Level. Amount. Damage. Exclamation mark. Ampersand. None of those. Heavy oil. We're looking for quantity. Quantum processor. I'm not looking for a quantum processor. I am looking for equals a number. Percent. Number. I'm looking for percent. Check. Check. I'm looking for a value. It's weird that, so I have hope because this changed into what it needs to do. Each. Everything. Let's see what each does. Each is just each. But this oil changed. So these are variables. Green. Wait a second. Green signal. Yeah, but that's just going to send green. Check signal. Deny signal. No entry. Info signal. No, we've already tried that, I think. But I did it as like the main display screen, not as the text up top. Either way, though, it should show the info. So which one of you? Battery level. Electricity. Liquid. Check. You're hooked up to a tank. Temperature would be good to know. So there's 25°C. Thermometer high, thermometer low. No, I want you to just tell me the temperature. The one that works so far is this anything. The other thing that would work, star, no, alert, no, heart, deny signal, check signal. It's not just the first thing. No, it still shows it over here too. This feels solvable. So, vertical, horizontal, up arrow, none of the... Okay, wait, input. That one. Output. Check. 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 No, why are you like this? Edit. Images. Info signal. I feel like that would be the one. Fire. Snowflake. Radioactivity. So none of these work so far. I mean, I could just go through. I wonder how many of them you can do. Oh, you can't just spam click. Lame. Circle. Dot signal. What the hell is a dot signal? Check. I don't know, but it just shows up in there normally. Anything. Wait. Add a new message. So we want to know input output. It's not really an input output. I want to know info signal. Info signal. Greater than 0. Greater than, so this side could have something. Greater than, I can't put anything on this side. Shuffle. Upwards, downwards. Fuel, wait a second. Fire. Thermometer high, thermometer low, snowflake. Don't know exactly what this means. Check. Greater than output. So, could you do input greater than output? It doesn't really make sense to me. You can do anything is greater than everything. Except you can't, because you cannot put anything or everything on the compare side. Is that only because I already have them on the other side? Green signal. If green signal, no. Green signal is greater than green signal, then you will output something. Green signal is equal to green signal, which it is, then you output anything. If level, if liquid is greater than 0, liquid should be greater than 0. If heavy oil, we already know anything is greater, so we know that it's heavy oil, but for some reason heavy oil doesn't count. Then outputs anything, but in this case, that's actually interesting to me. In this case, this does not match this symbol, where in this case, we do define what anything is. If any of the input signals meet the condition, it will pass. It is false when there are no inputs. Output the first input signal or the first signal that passed all conditions respecting signal order in both cases. It's so weird to me. How does this work? Explain yourself, video game. I was gonna say I don't think these can represent variables, except that anything can. Circumflex, accent, number sign, percent sign. Green signal. green signal is greater than 0. So what I'm figuring out is that so far the displays are not super useful to me. At least for setting them up to a circuit, they are useful for labeling things on the map. So this icon. And they could be especially useful if I do what? Display. This one. You icon. So I want your icon to come from Alt-G. This one. Automatically. So your label is going to be this one. Everything. Check. If everything is greater than 0. Everything. Check. And then this one. Control X. That one. I wanted it to line up nicely. I'm just going to put it right there. Except, of course, for some reason we can't just do that. That one. Wonder if my robots are turned off. They're disabled. Alt-F. Because I was pressing buttons, I'm guessing. Alright, so now, if I go to the map, look, we have oil marked. I still hate that it doesn't zoom out from the center. Unless my mouse is in the center. Oil. So I could mark all of the areas, and that would make it way easier for me to find things. I appreciate that a lot. Huh. I did not make much progress today. Also, why is my science stopped? That's a good question. Did I break things? Maybe. But they're not flickering. Do I think I screwed up plastic? I mean, I must have. So science. It could be that we're still... Ooh, you are not producing, like, anything. Red circuits. Could be that I'm trying to make a massive number of... They haven't even made many of these reds. Probably because all of them are going into this. They are. So I can definitely limit this. I'm going to limit it for right now, at least. I think... Hit Q. I can do Shift... I mean, it made a noise. Yes, it did paste. Good. Red circuits. What the hell is happening with red circuits? We're not getting enough plastic. So you are red circuits. Why are we not getting plastic? Map. Did I not hook up that oil correctly? So we have oil right there. I should mark the other oil because it would make it way easier to find this. You're still flickering. Why? Because this doesn't actually show oil. No, it does. This doesn't show oil. Working. It says it's working. I don't think this reached across. Huh. Wonder if that was my problem. Alright, let's go run over there and deal with that. Where is over there? Over there is up above me. Okay, I should have just went around the smelting area that I decided to go through. So you are not actually hooked up or something. You do have oil. You are pumping. You are hooked up. That one does look like it will hook up. That was not what I meant to do. That's what I wanted. You. That was it. This whole time I could have been making plastic. think. I mean, for right now, all of the oil I send is just gonna go into these, right? Um, 0 out of 100. Does this one not connect? This one doesn't connect. It doesn't connect because we need this. Right there. Don't just make pipelines through everything. Okay, there's no way that you don't connect. Okay, it does connect. Why doesn't it show the oil symbol? Game. But, I mean, there's crude oil in it. And we are finally actually sending oil. Plastic. Look at it. It's beautiful. There's no way it went that quick. It might have. Did you all just fill instantly and instantly fill all of these? Maybe. This whole area is gonna get removed. But not anytime soon. Someday. Look at the plastic. Sadly, there's gonna be a long delay before it actually makes it there. So, this plastic. We were sending a little bit. Now we're sending quite a bit more, but half of it is going up here. What is this doing? That is going towards robot frames and lasers. You don't need plastic. You don't need plastic. That is going towards... What are you going towards? Engines. Maybe. No. That is going towards whatever the hell I produce up here. Red circuits. That makes perfect sense. Speaking of which, I do have a bunch of red circuits. I don't know that I need that many red circuits. Okay. Hey, plastic is going. I should create new plastic at the new place. Instead, I spent the whole time working on circuits and making very little progress. I want that display, this one. But I should have copied and pasted it with the other settings, and I could go do that. So all we have to do is come to this oil, Control C. Really, it wasn't Control C, but that'll work. Will it work? Maybe it won't. All right, come back down. Control, right click. Right, Alt G. This one, under there. That's what I wanted. So it shows it, but wow, it's small. Label. Ooh, I like that this one changes size. Or I guess stays the same size, where the other one changes size. I don't know if I want the one that changes size. So we could get rid of this. How do I clear it? Nothing. It's kind of like anything, except it's actually nothing. Right click. There we go. Right click did it. That's what I think I want. Except if you zoom out far enough, but that's fine. Yeah, I like that way more than this other one. So you. Then it really doesn't even need this info thing. So it doesn't need the circuit. Huh. And we right-click this. Oh, maybe it does though, because it uses it right here. I mean, I could just set it to oil. Oil 2. Check. Check. So now I could put these all over the place, and it would be nice. At least in theory. Main thing. A small amount of plastic is coming into the world. What are you doing? Why am I doing this? Okay, what I want is for this to be 4 stacks. And then stop taking it off. And then only have one of you put it on. And this is just in case I need some to be supplied to me. Which I will need. Oil 2. Cool. Green circuits. What am I doing next time? Next time, we're going to have those productivity modules, so that's good. We're going to know how circuits work. That's super useful. And I'm going to start making blue circuits, I think. To make blue circuits is super simple. All it needs is lots of green, so I might need to expand. Well, not lots of green and lots of red. So I might need to expand my plastic production. I could just do it. Oh no, sulfuric acid. Ah, I can do that. That's over at oil 1. Oil 1. Can't zoom out this map. Oil 1. How the hell do I lose it? It's down here. So I should create a road that goes down to oil 1 from here. Definitely. Copy this. Is that the size that I want? 81, 72. 81 sounds like a 9x9. Sounds reasonable to me. Let's go to the map view. And where's oil 1? Oil 1 is right here. Is that what I want? How many orders did I just put in for my... Wait, what? Oh, it's right there. Are my robots gonna do this? Like, not my personal ones, but the global ones. Because normally this would pop up with a thing. Did I hit a button that turned off my Roboport network somehow? Logistics was still coming to me. No group assigned. Wait, what? So there's lots of construction available. Construction area, radar distance, connects with other roboports. I'm so confused about why they're not building this path. Or maybe they're all just doing it, and I'm not missing any of them. That could be the case. Oh, that's totally the case, because these are missing a bunch. Never mind, we just have enough robots to place all of the concrete that we need, and they're all trying to do it. Maybe. Something like that. Or they just haven't gotten to the point where they're, like, at a shortage. Okay. Next time, am I going to remember what the hell I'm doing? No, absolutely not. But for now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.